Imagine waking up to a sky choked with smoke, sirens blaring, and the urgent need to flee your home. This is the reality for countless Californians as wildfires rage across the state. Today, we're diving into a fictional yet all too plausible scenario of a massive wildfire outbreak, exploring its impact hour by hour and region by region. This script paints a vivid picture of a state battling nature's fury, and will reflect on the human and environmental toll as we go. The day begins with alarming reports from Northern California's Trinity County. A small spark, likely from a lightning strike or human activity, has ignited dry grasslands, and gusty winds are fanning the flames into a dangerous blaze. It's a stark reminder of how quickly nature can turn against us in drought-stricken areas. Local authorities issue immediate evacuation notices for rural communities, urging residents to gather essentials and leave. By mid-morning, the fire has reached the edges of suburban neighborhoods in Trinity County. Thick smoke blankets highways, reducing visibility and forcing road closures. The chaos of fleeing families and stalled traffic is heart-wrenching, as people grapple with the fear of losing everything. Air quality plummets to hazardous levels, and officials urge residents to stay indoors with windows sealed. The crisis spreads as new fires erupt in Ventura County, near the Los Padres National Forest. This is a grim example of how wildfires can strike multiple regions simultaneously, stretching resources thin. Evacuation orders are issued for communities nestled in the forest's foothills, where homes are surrounded by towering flames. Watching families pack their lives into cars in minutes is a sobering reality check. Emergency shelters in Sacramento, Ventura, and nearby areas are overflowing as thousands seek refuge. The strain on local infrastructure is immense, and it highlights the need for robust disaster planning. Firefighters from neighboring states join the effort, but afternoon winds, clocking in at 30 miles per hour, threaten to push the fires further. It's a race against time, and Mother Nature isn't cooperating. By evening, massive smoke plumes dominate California's skyline, visible from space. This isn't just a local crisis, it's a statewide environmental disaster. Toxic air affects millions, with hospitals reporting a surge in respiratory issues, especially among kids and seniors. The human cost of these fires goes beyond property, it's about health, safety, and community. Firefighting efforts continue into the night, but containment remains minimal. The courage of these crews, working through exhaustion, is nothing short of heroic. The flames threaten critical infrastructure like power grids and highways, raising fears of prolonged outages and isolation. This is a moment where resilience is tested, and communities must come together. Fires here are devouring forests and farmland, threatening local economies like timber and agriculture. It's devastating to think of generational farms at risk. Tens of thousands are evacuating, with emergency teams coordinating safe routes amidst chaotic conditions. Near the Los Padres National Forest, fast-moving flames endanger suburban neighborhoods. The sight of helicopters dropping water against a backdrop of glowing embers is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. Firefighters struggle against unpredictable winds, making it nearly impossible to protect every home. In the East Bay Hills, smoke has forced schools and businesses to shut down. The disruption to daily life is profound, especially for families with young children. Outdoor activities are halted, and social media buzzes with real-time updates from emergency officials. This is a community on edge, relying on information to stay safe. This section underscores the immediate health risks to engage viewers emotionally. Hospitals are seeing a surge in patients, particularly young children and seniors, struggling with breathing difficulties due to the toxic air. Widespread power outages are affecting entire communities, while road blockages and limited transit options are complicating evacuations. This part highlights logistical issues to convey the broader societal impact. Fire crews are battling the inferno with every tool at their disposal. Helicopters are dousing flames with water, bulldozers are carving out fire breaks to slow the blaze, and ground teams are working around the clock to protect homes and businesses. Yet, scorching temperatures and unpredictable winds are making containment a daunting task. Authorities are urging residents to stay alert and follow evacuation orders promptly. The next 48 hours will be crucial in determining whether the fires can be brought under control. This emphasizes the time-sensitive nature of the crisis and encourages compliance with safety measures. The path to rebuilding will be long, with damages likely to take years to fully repair. However, Cascadia's communities are coming together, showing resilience and solidarity. Firefighters, emergency responders, and volunteers are risking everything to save lives and protect property during this unprecedented crisis. This closing section balances the grim reality with hope, highlighting community strength to leave viewers inspired. Stay informed and safe by subscribing to our channel for the latest updates on this ongoing crisis. The call to action encourages viewer engagement while reinforcing the channel's role as a trusted information source. Fire crews say the flames spread with alarming speed, forcing urgent evacuation alerts in Sonoma and Napa counties. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, with only minutes to decide what to take and where to go. That's the reality many families faced. The situation didn't stay limited to the north. Evacuation orders quickly extended into Southern California, including parts of Los Angeles County. Highways turned into gridlock as tens of thousands of people left their homes, often carrying only essentials. You can picture the panic on the roads, families, pets, valuables, all packed into cars, trying to escape the advancing fires. By midday, the scale was staggering, over 200,000 acres already burned. Firefighters threw everything at the flames, helicopters dropping water, bulldozers cutting fire breaks, massive tankers overhead. And yet, nature wasn't on their side. Intense heat combined with strong winds made it nearly impossible to get control. Every hour, the fire grew larger. As the flames raged, another problem emerged: smoke blanketing entire regions. Air quality plummeted, and hospitals began filling up with patients struggling to breathe. Children, seniors, and anyone with asthma or other health conditions were hit the hardest. Imagine stepping outside and finding the air itself dangerous. It was that bad. Northern California's wine country wasn't spared. Vineyards, farms, and small businesses were under direct threat. Meanwhile, in Southern California, firefighters shifted focus to keep flames out of densely populated urban areas. But with shelters overcrowded and volunteers scrambling to provide food and supplies, the human cost became just as overwhelming as the flames. As night fell, the situation grew even worse. Darkness cut visibility, winds carried sparks farther, and firefighters warned that the next 24 to 48 hours would decide how much more destruction would unfold. Up north, the fires were at their most destructive. Vineyards, forests, and rural towns faced devastation. Entire neighborhoods were evacuated, and some residents came back only to find their homes gone. Fire crews worked tirelessly to carve out fire breaks, desperate to stop the flames before they reached denser areas. Southern California, Los Angeles, Ventura, San Bernardino. Farther south, suburban neighborhoods and city edges were threatened. Strong gusts carried burning embers across highways and into homes, forcing rapid evacuations. Schools closed, highways shut down, and thousands were stuck in traffic with flames looming nearby. Central California, Fresno and Tulare counties. Central California wasn't spared either. Fires tore through farmland, putting crops and livestock at risk. Farmers scrambled to move their animals to safety while emergency teams tried to secure critical infrastructure. It was a race against time on all fronts. In total, tens of thousands of people have been displaced. Hundreds of homes lie in ruins, and the air quality across much of California has reached hazardous levels. Officials warn that the fight is far from over. Every available resource is being poured into stopping the disaster, but residents are urged to stay on high alert, follow evacuation orders, and stick to official updates. This story is still unfolding, and the coming hours will be critical. Stay safe, stay informed, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.